Hello everybody and welcome to the video. My name is Midway and I hope you're having a wonderful day. I sure am. So today we have the skill rush event just coming around once again, as you can see right there. That's where it is, right? So we're gonna be using all our skill tickets, which we have a lot of. As you can see, we have 9,000, which is not too shabby. However, if we look at the rankings right now, we need at least about 10,000 issues to get in the top 10, so that's gonna be a hard one, and we need to do that. Like, yeah, we only have like 2 days left, right? So we're probably gonna have to spend some diamonds. Hopefully we can get in the top 10 to get at least one of these pieces, right? The Sky Rider pieces, what's it called? Sky Rider pass or whatever, right? So we're just gonna be rolling through them and seeing what we get. So we're really hoping to get the especially Blitz Assault, right? So if you look at my immortal skills, I am really straight up just lacking Blitz Assault. Everything that I can get from the skills from the gacha, I think you cannot actually get the 100 slashes or Crimson Moonfall. Those only come from the server, like cross server showdown, as far as I know. And then I could have the luck in order to just get Blitz Assault, right? That would make my build a whole lot stronger. I would replace probably just replace Room Shield for Blitz Assault, but first we actually need to go ahead and get it, right? So let's just go ahead and try to do it, right? So obviously it's gonna take a long ass time, so we'll just go ahead and do it a little bit quicker here, right? So the way it's gonna work is I'm just gonna be spamming the hell out of this, and as you can see, obviously we don't even know what's happening, we don't know what we're getting. I'm just clicking the bottom right corner, and that's just skipping the animation and drawing something immediately, right? So let's just get to, like, I don't know, 5,000. And somehow I am getting combat power. Okay, let's just stop here and see what's up. Okay, so we definitely got a whole lot of stuff. Let's just click on enhance. We get 28,000 immediately. We get everything, maybe not everything, but a whole lot of things. Oh, there we go. We actually got it. There we go. That's probably what happened. We actually got Blitz Assault already. Damn, that's exactly what I wanted. That's really damn powerful. So at this point, I need to make a decision, really. Blitz Assault is obviously a very defensive skill. Its skill is going to be providing you with 3 seconds of damage immunity at the beginning of the fight, and obviously whenever you're using it, right? So it's going to be used at the beginning of the fight, and it's going to be negating all the damage you're going to be taking once it's used. Now, Shroom Shield will probably provide with higher total defenses depending on how much damage you're going to be taking. Like, your Shroom Shield will be up at the beginning of the fight as well, but will get broken almost immediately, right? So yeah, obviously if that is the case, then Blitz Assault is probably going to take like increase that defense for you a lot more. But then this is a longer cooldown, so Blitz Assault will be harder to get another use of. If you're going to be surviving for more than 25 seconds, of course, it's probably going to be a whole lot better, but it really depends on the kind of fight you're facing, and I think that damage immunity, it is most likely a whole lot better, especially in PvP. On PvE, depends, we'll have to see the situations, but I'm just going to be removing that Shroom Shield, and I'm just going to be equipping the Blitz Assault, right? So Disarm gives me 3 seconds of actually disarming the target. I think that's also increased by the statue here, the relic that I'm using. So if we go here, you can see that the disarm duration is increased by 50%, so that makes it 4.5 seconds of disarm, almost 5 seconds of the enemy just doing nothing. That is very, very powerful. So let's just keep going here, and we'll talk a little bit more about that skill in a second, but let's just go ahead and use everything here, because at this point we're just like really just trying to get as much power out of this event as possible. So using these meta skills tickets, as you can see, takes a little while, but obviously you do get a lot of power upgrades, and if you are lucky enough to actually get whatever skill upgrade you're looking for, that is definitely a massive power spike. So we are also level 13, as you can see right there in the background, if you might be able to see it in between the pop-ups of the rewards. We might as well just go ahead and use them all here. There's no real reason to just wait, and I think we're gonna also have to just use all our gems here as well, because we're not gonna be able to reach top 10 unless we do so, and I think we'll probably still be short. Nonetheless, we'll just try and see what's up. So we're just gonna be going over all our 60,000, yeah, 16,000 gems. We'll get 73,000 power from that. That's insane. So let's see what's up. We actually got another copy of Clone Strike and another copy of what we just got, Blitz Assault. So we got 2 Blitz Assaults and a copy of Clone Strike from all of that. That is insane. That's actually really damn lucky. So Clone Strike level 2, I don't really know how much stronger Clone Strike gets at level 2, but definitely obviously would like to get that as strong as possible. So I think for now this is going to be my build. Honestly, I think it's insanely strong. I don't know if I have any kind of combat I can like try and use it. I mean, obviously I'm leveling up here right now still. As I mentioned, when I mentioned leveling up, I mean just going through the stages of the campaign. So I still got a big power spike from the last upgrade that I got, which was Windborne Arrow. So I'm still just blazing through these levels, but definitely getting Blitz Assault is going to be very interesting, specifically in PvP. So let's just go ahead and see if we can feel that difference, right? Let's just try and fight some people. Obviously I'm kind of like dominating a lot of these guys. I cannot really face most of the guys that I am below their power, but I'll see and I'll just try and see how I feel, right? I take no damage absolutely, even though this guy has quite some damage to him. He does destroy my clone, but then I take no damage from that initial burst. He does get stunned by the disarm, or actually not stunned, but just actually disarmed, right? So I take no damage from that disarm during that period, just because I am able to mitigate completely that damage onto me. So kind of like the combat, or actually the PvP fight, really just begins after disarms are like done, right? So I think I can kill this guy, right? So if we both have disarm, as you can see, we might just both stun each other. Stun, like we're not able to attack each other, right? So our clones will do so, although the clones actually I think they get hit by the disarm as well. It's like AoE. Nonetheless, really it's just like the fight starting after that, because I'm not even taking damage really. It's just that powerful of a spell, really, just Blitz Assault. It's just gonna be mitigating so much damage early on. There's so many fights where, especially you fight mages, they will hit you with that big burst early on, even though they are gonna be disarmed by your disarm skill, and you're still gonna be nuked if they are gonna be doing damage, right? So that's a big advantage for them, and as you can see, I'm just completely negating that. It's actually quite insane. So yeah, I do definitely enjoy this a lot. I'll try it out in PvP, or actually PvE, and see how far it can take me. But as you can see, I obviously know I could already beat a lot of these guys. Let's go ahead and see if I can do a lot of this on the cross-server ranking here, or cross-server matches here on the ranked section. And I'm honestly struggling a little bit on this part of the game at this point. When I'm in part of the game, like I am Platinum 1, right? So I'm trying to get to Platinum, or actually Diamond, and it's taking quite some effort. I'm not really having a too easy of a time trying to defeat some of these guys. So I really gotta look out for people that I can actually try and defeat. That actually bugged out somehow. That happens a lot. Somehow you click on somebody to fight and then it just teleports you back to whatever you were. But yeah, I really try and find somebody that I think might be around the same power level as I am, to see if I can have some luck with that, right? So if we both do have Blitz Assault, as you can see, the fight just carries out as normal. It is kind of that situation where if you both have Disarm and you both have Blitz Assault, it's like the fight only starts after those two spells are used. So it kind of negates each other out. It's sort of like Clone Strike, right? If you have Clone Strike and the other person doesn't, you have such a big power versus the other person, right? Because you just have this tanking ability. As you can see, the Clone Strike will just take all the damage for you at the very beginning of the burst. But then, yeah, if you both have it, it just kind of negates each other, and yeah, I mean, it's kind of weird, but nonetheless, having the chance of just negating all the damage really is an insane upgrade. Nonetheless, after this, let me just go ahead and see where I lay in the rankings for the actual rush event, right? So let's just, obviously, I feel a little bit stronger here. I don't know if I'll be able to actually climb a little bit more on this ladder. Let's just maybe find somebody else that I can defeat. I always try and find the people that are a little bit lower there on their ranks, just for the sake of being able to have a bit better of a chance. But obviously you get a little bit less points if you do so, fight those kind of people all the way down there. But yeah, let's just go ahead and see what the Relic Rush event says for myself. So I am rank 7 right now. I actually managed to get myself to 11,655 tickets, so hopefully I can keep up at least on the top 10. I really just want to be on the top 10 so I can at least get one of those Sky Rider passes. Obviously I also get a lot of these rewards. That's very strong, and also very important because they're going to be very helpful on the other rush event that I am also participating in, the Relic Rush. So I need whatever those are called, actually, the Relic Shards. I need a lot of those so I can actually still stay up there. As you can see right now in the Relic Rush, I am top 10, so I'll be using those afterwards. But yeah, that's really just all I want to say in this video. You want to be saving up as much of all the resources you can to participate in the rush events. And before you go, let me just show you what you can do with Aptoide, right? So if you're not yet using Aptoide, you should definitely be checking it out. Now, Aptoide is a platform where you can download apps just like from Google Play or the App Store, and once you do so and you download the apps like Legend of Mushroom through Aptoide, then you can actually start earning bonuses whenever you're spending money. Like, for example, right here, if I was to be buying this pack of diamonds, I would be getting extra 14 cents based on the value of this purchase, and that value or that bonus can scale up from 10% all the way up to 35% of the purchase value. So you can scale that up with things like using my code. Is going to be in the description as well as on the screen, and using that code within the AppCoins wallet. As you can see, the AppCoins wallet is something you also have to download. You can get it from Google Play. But once you do so, you input the code right there, and then you can start earning that extra 5% of that bonus. You'll also help me out if you do so. And then you can also see here your progress towards unlocking higher bonuses within Aptoide, so you can see how much of a bonus you can unlock and how soon. And then you can also see active events that are going within the AppCoins wallet, where you can see, okay, how much extra bonus can I get from that, right? So all that considered, you can get, as I mentioned, you can get an extra 35% bonus on your purchases, like extra value for your money. And once you have the credits or the extra points, like for example, they're called AppCoins credits, you can use those instead of your actual money to make the purchases within the games, like for example Legend of Mushroom or any other Android game, right? So you get a tutorial on how to set it up on your Android phone down in the description, and you can also set it up on your emulator on your PC. It doesn't work on iPhone, I'm sorry, but you can also find a guide on how to set up on your PC if you are using, for example, something like BlueStacks, if you want to be using that instead, right? So yeah, let me know if you got any questions, drop it down below in the comment section. I'll be gladly answering them, and hopefully you join me on that and help me out by using my code if you're going to be purchasing anything within Legend of Mushroom, right? So yeah, let me know what you think about the video. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, see ya.